In the U.S., a federal appeals court has halted Biden administration's vaccine mandate, highlighting constitutional concerns over the president's vaccine mandate. The measure intends to push millions of workers into getting COVID-19 shots. The mandate requires workers at U.S. companies with at least 100 employees be vaccinated against COVID-19 or be tested weekly. The ruling from the Court of Appeals for the Fifth Circuit cited grave statutory and constitutional issues with the rule. Numerous Republican-led states had filed legal challenges against the new rule, which is set to take effect on January 4. Petitioners include 5 strongly Republican states of Texas, Louisiana, South Carolina, Utah, and Mississippi, as well as several private companies and religious groups. The court has ordered the government to reply to the motion by Monday. Texas Governor Greg Abbott applauded the decision in a post on Twitter. He said emergency hearings will take place soon and we will have our day in court to strike down Biden's unconstitutional abuse of authority. Abbott is a conservative Republican who has opposed mask and vaccine mandates. Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton was among those filing suit to block the Biden mandate. He said that the president had exceeded his authority and that he will never stop resisting this administration's unconstitutional overreach. 2 days back, Biden's government set January 4 as the deadline for large companies to mandate vaccination. The new rule is expected to cover 84 million workers, roughly 31 million of whom are unvaccinated. The administration said the rule would take effect or will affect more than 2/3 of the country's workforce. An average of about 1,100 Americans are dying daily from COVID-19. Most of them were unvaccinated. COVID-19 has killed roughly 750,000 people in the United States. Vaccine mandates have a long history in the U.S., but those were generally issued by cities or states. The issue here is the constitutionality of a U.S. president issuing such a sweeping nationwide mandate. If upheld, the suspension would represent a stunning setback to a far-reaching effort in securing widespread immunization.
Broccoli Yahweh, Broccoli Yahweh Shai, Broccoli Yahweh, Broccoli Yahweh Shai, Koholo Yahweh, Hashem Yahweh Shai, Bashim HaKadosh, double answer Apostle Els, a great Muslim that taught me this 100% truth. Citation to the Yakim out there pushing the truth in all sincerity, and we're still alive to do so. Citation to the hopeful elect that are scattered among the four corners of the earth that believe in the 100% truth of Yahweh, Hashem Yahweh Shai, Shalom. This is Isaiah 10:1, which reads, woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that write grievousness which they have prescribed. Yeah, so in the video, as you can see, Sleepy Joe, he has the venom mandate going on, which, is a clear violation of your, what they call your constitutional rights, because a mandate is not a law, so it violates, the Constitution, what they have written or brought forth, which only truly applies to, Esau, Edom, and his people. Esau, Edom, so-called white man. The Constitution doesn't truly apply to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Who are the children of Israel. You Jakes out there, these things have nothing to do with you because, during the time that those things were written, you weren't slaves. Anyway, so this devil, he's being challenged by his own people now. You know what I'm saying? So he's being revealed for who he truly is. He's the devil, and he's being exposed during these times because we're at the end of his rulership, and this is the end of his kingdom. This is Jeremiah 49:10. But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not. Yeah, the Lord is uncovering these devils and making them bare. his secrets are not going to be hidden. You know, the Lord has, him being exposed for who he truly is. You know, the men of the Lord who's been on the highways and byways has been telling you about, this devil and, and his antics, that these things were to come into play. That, when that this whole pandemic, was part of his plan to bring in his new world order, and now, some people are seeing that, you know what I'm saying? Because the Lord has set up his men, to reveal, this devil's plan, through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Rashai, through the men of the Lord, to expose the devil for who he truly is, and all the things that the elder apostles has been explaining to you, the elder apostles of Great Millstone, and men that teach like doctrine have been explaining to you are coming to pass now in these days, and the Lord is revealing this devil daily, This is 2 Thessalonians 2:3. Let no man be deceived. It's like a 2 Thessalonians 2:3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first, and the man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. And that man of sin, the son of perdition, is Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. And that falling away is the falling away of the Israelite nation, falling away from the ways of Yahweh Shema Shai. We forgot, we were going to, forget our heritage, in our captivity. But now it's being brought back into us, during this awakening that the Lord has set forth during the end times, through us being spread throughout the four corners of the earth. The Lord said there was going to be a point in time that we were going to be awakened, and those that have fallen away will come back into the fold, and that's taking place. And along with that, He's revealing to us, who the son of perdition is, who's Satan in the flesh, which is Esau, Edom, because those that have been awakened, we know that Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, is the devil, and Satan in the flesh. And this whole his antics with putting forth this Maxine mandate is part of him being revealed as the son of perdition. He's just he deceived you to believe that this thing is something that's going to help you, but truly it's all part of his plan, to bring in what he really wants to do, which is prepare you for the MOTB. He want to put his Marco Polo chip inside of you. That's the end game for this devil. That's what he really wants to do. Because, right now, we're slaves on paper, but he wants us to be physically marked. He wants to give you that digital ore, that he to really mark you as his. This is Luke 8:17, and this is Yahweh Shai speaking. For nothing is secret that shall not be made manifest, neither anything hid that shall not be known and come abroad. Yeah. So the Lord has been revealing his secrets. What all these secret plans that he has, that he wants to bring forth his new world order. The men of the Lord has been, telling his secrets for years, because it's all through the hands of Yahweh Shema Shai that he placed his prophets out on the highways and byways you know, to reveal, to the nations, not only the children of Israel, but to the nations, who the true devil is, and his plans that he wants to bring forth, you know, and all his secrets are being revealed, and there's nothing he can do. But he, you know, Sleepy Joe, with his mandate, he knows that he has a short time, and he's trying to press this thing forth. But truly, they're not gonna they're not gonna win in the end, because it's set up for for them to be destroyed. But but all these things are taking place at the hands of Yahweh Shema Shai. Esau Edom, he's just playing his role in this, and all the secrets that he has, for his wicked new world order, is being exposed, and the Lord is revealing the devil for who he is. This is Isaiah 19:2, and we and I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight one against Slakia, and they shall fight every one against his brother, and every one against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. Yeah, as you can see, this whole Maxine mandate, the mandating of the venom juice, is causing a divide amongst his own people. These so-called Edomites, these low-level Edomites, they see that the constitutional rights are being violated, by the elites. So they're coming against them now, and these, because these so-called low-level Edomites, they really truly believe strongly, in this Constitution. They don't understand that those are just privileges that was given unto them, by their own people. But truly, it was written for the elites. But of course, they benefit from it because, they're Esau Edom as well. But truly, this devil has enslaved his own people, along with enslaving his enemy. But they don't understand that, because they believe that this is the land of the free. They believe that that these rights are that's something that they pretty much, these Edomites, they take pride in the American way and these rights, and now they see that their rights are being impeded upon by this administration, which goes to show that, from Trump to Biden, it don't matter who's in power, it's all being driven at the hands of Yahweh Shema Shai. Especially you jakes that went out and you voted for Biden, thinking that, America needs to change, and we need a better way. Trump done fucked things up, so we need to go put somebody else at the helm that can really help, get this country back on course, and we can, have a better America. But the Lord is done with this place. Whatever, it's time for this place to be destroyed. It's time for a changing of guards. Esau Edom and his rulership, his kingdom is done. We're at the end of his kingdom, and no matter who you jakes, or you so-called Edomites, it's like you Edomites, you so-called white people, put at the helm, it's over. That your time, the so-called white man's time of rulership is done. This is the appointed time that the Lord has brought forth to bring this kingdom down, and we're in the brinks of him being taken out of power. So it don't matter, who is in office, because the Lord has prophesied for this place to fall, and we're at the the very end of end time prophecy, and it's time for the devil to be removed from his leadership position. It's over. No matter who y'all go vote for and who y'all try to put in there, it's over. And Lord willing, that this is the last king that they'll set up in his rulership. I hope Biden is the guy that's going to bring all these things forth that the Lord is going to use to bring forth this the mark of the beast, and enforce it for the world so we can get out of here. You know what I'm saying? So, and the way the prophecies are unfolding, it looks like this is the God is that the Lord going to use. This is this is going to be the last administration. The Lord allowed to set forth in Esau Edom's rulership. You know what I'm saying? So, and we're pretty much at the end of this thing. This is Matthew 12 and 25. This is also Yahweh Shai speaking. And Yahweh Shai knew their thoughts and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, and every city or house divided against itself shall not stand. And if Satan cast out Satan, he is divided against himself. How shall then his kingdom stand? Yeah, you devils, my devils are against each other. How can your kingdom stand? Because the Lord has come to cause division, and he's tearing your kingdom down slowly but surely, because the Lord gave you an appointed time to have your rulership, where it was only going to be a temporary rulership, and we're at the end of your rulership, and your people and your own people are seeing that who you truly are. The Lord is revealing you your wickedness to the world, because you bringing forth this mandate shows that you're the devil, you're a deceiver. You say that you give these people these so-called constitutional rights, then you go and find loopholes in a way to violate it, and you cause a division, showing you that you're the devil in the flesh. You know what I'm saying? But you do that in all aspects of your legal system, just like child support, Title 4D. You know what I'm saying? That's a clear violation, of your civil rights. But people don't contest that because people have a lack of knowledge of how the legal system works. But they're being violated on a daily basis with that. You know what I'm saying? Because especially when they lock you up, for not making payment or alimony payments, whatever it may be, that's a violation, of the Constitution and your so-called rights, because they can't lock you up because that's not a crime. A civil debt is not a crime, so they can't lock you up for not paying the civil debt. You know what I'm saying? But there's loopholes in how they go around it, showing you that they're the devil and they're the deceiver. So what they do is they technically say they're not locking you up for you not paying. No, they're not locking you up for the civil debt. They're locking you up for not following a court order that a judge ordered you to pay this amount by this time, and if you don't pay, then you didn't follow the order. So we got the right to lock you up, and it's showing you that there's somebody ruling over you, that you're being in somebody's jurisdiction, showing that you have no sovereignty, that you're being violated, and that you're being ruled over by a people. You know what I'm saying? And their system, and who has created this system into which we're ruled over today? Esau Edom. This is his system. You know what I'm saying? This is his beast system that he's created, and we're being ruled over. And Title 4D and all these other things, these mandates, it's all part of the beast system. Showing you that he's the devil and that he's the beast that the Lord was going to bring into power at the end, the last beast system that the Lord has put in place to be taken out of power in his end. You know what I'm saying? In him and his system, in his image, his beast system in his image, it's going to be destroyed by Yahweh Shai Mashiach in his coming. But all this antics of the mandate, whatnot, venom mandate, is just causing a great divide and revealing the devil who he is, and he's just fulfilling his role. And the Lord is going to bring in a great war. It's going to be civil war. It's going to be race wars, at these end times, because we're on the brinks of Jacob's trouble. Because that's end time prophecy, and you know, this is the point in time for this devil to, to be taken out of power. Got one more script here. This is Ecclesiasticus 14, or Ben Sirach 14:5, which reads, "He that is evil unto himself, to whom will he be good? He shall not take pleasure in his goods." Yeah. How can you trust someone that is evil to himself, or unto his own people? That's what they're saying. The scripture is saying here that this devil is even evil unto his own people. Not only is this a mandate affecting, his enemies, it's also affecting, these low-level Edomites who see that, their precious constitution is being violated, their constitutional rights being violated. So now they're up in the uproar, you know what I'm saying? And they're ready to go to war to protect their rights, you know what I'm saying? So how can you trust a man that is evil unto his own people, to himself, which is his own people? If he's not going to be good to them, how can he be good to his own enemy? And he's not going to take pleasure in his goods because, they want to bring in, this new world order, and because they believe they're going to rule forever. But they're not going to take pleasure in that good because the Lord is going to destroy them before they can fulfill their plans, before this devil can fill his belly, So this is Esau Edom's. This is the end of Esau Edom's rulership. Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning. If that followers. So this is pretty much it, man. We're at the end of Esau Edom's world. His rulership, his kingdom is about to fall. All these prophecies are continuing to roll forth. On a daily. Every day you get up, we're getting closer and closer to the devil being taken out of power. Just want to say, Call Hola Yahweh Bashem Al Shai, Karam Ashabala, Abba Baba, Shalom.